always believed in you. You just didn't believe in me.
Andrew McCarthy was just a boy standing in front of a girl, asking her to love him. In the 1986 romantic comedy Pretty in Pink. I love that movie.
Now 54, Andrew has also added New York Times best-selling author to his resume, but not before looking back on his impressive film reel, starting with his iconic coming-of-age classic.
You know, Pretty in Pink has taken on its life as the decades have gone on. It was fairly successful when it happened.
Hey, let's go upstairs, huh?
Andrew was just 23 when Pretty in Pink hit theaters in 1986. His star-crossed romance with Molly Ringwald even opened at the top of the box office.
But, you know, I still had to go audition for jobs and things like that afterwards. So it was a different time then.
And here's a fun fact. That climactic kiss between Andy and Blaine almost didn't happen. The original ending had John Cryer's Ducky getting the girl. So when it had to be reshot, McCarthy, who had already shaved his head for another role, had to rock a wig.
But had they known we'd still be talking about it 30 years later, I think they would have paid for a better wig.
But Andrew's film career actually began with his first lovesick role opposite Rob Lowe in Class.
I love you.
Well, that changed my life. You know, I was a kid who had just gotten kicked out of college, and suddenly I went to an open call, and I was in a movie making love with Jacqueline Bisset on screen. So that was a game changer.
2 years later, he reunited with Rob and officially became a brat packer in St. Elmo's Fire.
I am desperately, completely in love with you.
I was aware when I was doing that I had something to say, you know, for the first time. And that was the part I had the most sort of stamp on. If somebody else did that part, it would have been a very different part. I first read Mannequin and I thought, oh, this would be really fun.
You're magic.
And then I read it again right before we went to do it. And I was like, what was I thinking? This is a movie about a guy who falls in love with a man. I gotta get out of this movie. But that was a lot of fun to do.
Why don't we just pretend he didn't die?
I love Bernie. I mean, Bernie was just chaos from the beginning, and we would just make stuff up on the day.
Ladies, hello! How are you today?
Let's throw him over the rail. Yeah. Let's have him wash out to sea. Yeah, good idea. I mean, it was just mayhem.
Today, McCarthy is focused on writing. His teen fiction novel, Just Fly Away, is out now. The 80s heartthrob admitting he's glad he didn't grow up in the age of social media.
I have no idea how people navigate, young people particularly navigate the spotlight now with all the Instagrams and all the things. I mean, all the stuff that I did back when I was a kid, thank God it wasn't put on film and photographed all the time.